Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Oxygen Not Included with Ninjas96 and it's the second part of our two-part extravaganza. It's a slightly shorter video, just because of the way the editing happened. I mean, truth be told, I did think I split it 50-50, but apparently not, so there's that. But you got basically a double-length episode last time, and there was this clip that I didn't want to put in the same episode because it's about 15 minutes long or so. So I thought I'd make a minisode out of it rather than make you sit through an hour and 10 minutes odd of Oxygen Not Included. So I hope you all enjoy, and we'll get right back into the action. Apologies for the abrupt jump cut there, my phone rang. Where was I? Yes, what we'll do is we'll deconstruct this wire here and connect it down here instead. Doesn't actually help in the long term, does it? No. Yeah, no, cancel that, that's not going to help. Okay, cancel that, that's not going to help. So I guess instead, which one's power? That one. I guess instead cancel this deconstruct. We still do that? Because now that this is working full time, which I presume it still is, now that that's working full time, we don't really need this to go into it. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this. Strap that in up here. Cut it off there still. Cut it off there. And then tap this bit in down here. Because then, whoa. Because then this will now start producing for these batteries. And we'll have this battery to sort of buffer it. And then that's plus 800 minus 1, 2, 40, 360, 480, 5, 600, 720? Yeah. How's gas going? That's obviously carbon dioxide has built up a little bit. Hydrogen is still building up so much. I think the answer has to be we isolate these guys. And then we set up a pump and filter system to make sure nothing bad happens. That's stuff with low atmospheric pressure. Because this hydrogen is way out of control. Do we have any algae left? We have a tiny bit. No slime though. I'm just trying to think what the best way of fixing this is. Because I think what's happening is these two gas pumps are just not taking in enough hydrogen to keep up with this production. Or they are, but because it's so overrun at the moment, it's a minimal difference. Which is obviously not good. I think, by the way, what I've done here is I've made these high priorities, so I've just moved everything from up here down here. Ah. Still no liquid output. That's because it's not connected. Deconstruct this liquid pipe here, please. Oh, except no. I guess we are going to have to deconstruct that and then put this in like here. Seems convoluted, but okay. Hydrogen is such a big problem. And it really doesn't look like it's... I mean, look at that tiny bit of space here has been cleared. Maybe we should just cave that bit off here. In fact, I'm going to do that. Put in a big lump of tiles, not there, that's irrelevant. Big clump of tiles around there. So that this is only working on this area. And then if needs be, we will open this back up. That's the plan. Priority 9, because hydrogen will kill us very soon if we're not careful. Again, this might be a longer episode. It's been like 10 days. So, maybe I'll stop at 50. It's the same with any game, really. Early on, you've got very slow progression, lots of stuff happening at once. Whereas now we're going through, we're racing through the days. And, yeah. So now, this gas pump is only going to be dropping the pressure in this area here. And same with this one, obviously. So hopefully we'll see this pressure 9, 8. Oh my god, my battery's not plugged in. Oh, I knew there was something I hadn't done. Thanks for the warning. I'm surprised it's lasted this long, to be honest. Man, this has been a haphazard episode. And another jump cut there, because what's wrong with that? Broken? Oh, is it overloaded? Oh, it has. Okay. Why? Oh, it's because that's not been disconnected yet. Disconnect this here, please. And repair. Do I have to tell them to repair that? Apparently not. Okay, so 3,000 milligrams. I'm really hoping what we see now is this level here start to decrease. So 100 grams, 90 grams, 100. Obviously the gas is going to be flowing up, so looking up here it should stay fairly steady for a while. How are we for power? Yeah, this is producing more than enough power to keep it going. And now this room's full of hydrogen. Is that filtering out the hydrogen? Or is that just filtering out polluted oxygen that happens to be here as well? I don't know. Let's turn that to auto. Someone's suffocating where? There. Carbon dioxide, why is that so low? So high. Eek. Might just be because these here aren't really aren't active quite enough at the moment. That needs to be at 100% threshold. That needs to be harvested before it goes bad. These are nearly ready. Hydrogen is still about the same. Is there a way of upping these guys' efficiency? I mean, these pipes are always full of hydrogen. Oh, that's pumping in oxygen. That's not for any reason besides the fact it happens to be a tiny bit of oxygen there, right? No, I don't think so. I feel like we need another one. Plumbing. Oh, this is starting to run out of power again because it's only being powered by itself. Right? Yeah. Ah, oh, this is all going wrong. I, I, I don't know what the solution here is. Is there something we can get that will take hydrogen just flat out of the air? Put in a gas filter, which I think destroys everything but a certain thing. That's liquid. There we go. Gas filter. But that requires more power. But we would put it, say... We really should have been more clever with these, I think. So that's going to be the plan for the next episode. But until then, thank you everyone for watching. I have been Ninjas96, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.